Hey guys, MBB Reviews here with another video review. This time it's from Fall Cybertron, Ultra Magnus. So yeah, the best use of this Cybertronian truck mode, I believe. So, it's not the Prime, because I have my Primes right here. Yeah, I got my Primes. So, we're going to take a look at this guy after we take a look at the box quickly. And we'll compare the two molds. So obviously it is Ultra Magnus, Fall Cybertron Ultra Magnus. He is an intermediate, so level 2. I wonder what level 3 is. Series 1, number 12. A nice picture of Ultra Magnus. Nice Autobot logo. I'll just state it here. Then you got in the back, and I'll read up his Ultra Magnus is legendary among Autobots and Decepticons alike, as his strength as a warrior and more than enough to break any Decepticon army. And then it just states it in French and then in Spanish. So, Cybertronian truck mode and robot mode. Sword and blaster do combine. His strength is 10, intelligence is 7, while his speed's about 6. Actually, it's 5. Resistance is 8. No, it's 9. Rank 9. Courage 10. Fire Blast 9. And skills are 6. He's a Magnus. I would have higher. Don't forget to check them out on YouTube at Transformers.com. and Facebook. All trademarks are here and stuff, so all are valid. Then, just again, you got a little Ultra Magnus saying there. And obviously in the back, you have a very nice Ultra Magnus logo. So, or Ultra Magnus. So, I'm going to get this guy out of the box and we'll actually compare the two to the, obviously, robot mode to the Optimus Prime. And obviously, vehicle mode to Optimus Prime. So I'm gonna see you guys right after the break. See, yeah, fun times ahead. So guys, here we have Ultra Magnus out of the box and ready to review. So he is properly transformed out of the box. It does not say to flip those down like it does with the Optimus Prime. He does come with the Optimus Prime gun and his blade. So it says they combine. I'm going to move the figure out of the way quickly because a lot of reviews on the internet did not show how to combine these two. So get Ultra Magnus out of the way. You're going to split them into 3 different pieces. So it's actually going to split apart off here. So like this peg literally is pegged into a hole here, and that's the 3 pieces. So first thing you want to do is grab this guy and put this piece on. It's this way in such a manner where it's actually grabbing onto the grab peg from Ultra Magnus. Then you're going to want to grab this guy and solder him. Once you have that in, you reverse it where the peg is sticking out, and you're literally just gonna finagle this guy onto here, but specifically he's gonna go in here and over these ridges. So just so it's more specific, plugs in there, and you got half the weapon. Then you got this one. Like this part here, that's where the barrel goes. So you line that up, that's going to be where the barrel goes, and it's going to plug in here. And that's how you combine Ultra Magnus's weapon together. So then you get his big mad sword from the front of him, from the box. And I have to thank Belt Matrix or Spada for showing me in a Vine clip. That was very kind of cool. And so, thank you very much for showing me how to do this. And if you guys want, I'm gonna put a link to his video review of Ultra Magnus in the description below, because I'm a nice guy and he's awesome. He rocks. So just to transform back, or transform back to this, it's gonna pull apart every single piece off the gun. Here, this is kind of where you gotta finagle up and such. So there we go. So once again, peg hole. Goes all nicely together in one unit. Then just slap this on top. That's actually gonna peg into that little tab there into that peg hole. And yeah, here you go. Here's Ultra Magnus's weapon. Obviously, it is wieldable in both giant modes and its tiny mode. So here you have a badass Ultra Magnus, and on top of that, other hand, he has one hand to block another attack and uses the other to send it into a chest. So he can dual wield if he wants to. So Ultra Magnus is the Optimus Primal for Fall of Cybertron. So he has a very nice head sculpt. If my camera will focus, he has a very nice head sculpt, very Magnus-like. I would love to get an upgrade set for this guy, just to give him. It's got the Magnus part, it doesn't have the Ultra. This is Magnus, you're missing the Ultra part. So, obviously, very Ultra Magnus sculpt. Has to be very Ultra Magnus colors. White, red, and blue. Patriotic. A patriotic figure to America. Obviously, you got your whites, 2 Autobot symbols. Nice painting details on top of the smokestack, so you didn't have that with the original Optimus Prime figure. Yeah, very nice. What, it was like black or something? Yeah, I think black or gray. Got white treatment here, so that was very nice. Obviously, he's got the nice detailing here and the nice silver paint. Very nice windows. The back, you got like the spare wheels. Again, that would have been great if that was painted details. And nice thrusters kind of thing. You can peg in the sword here. Or gun. Again, it's just an easy fix. And obviously you can pick in the sword on obviously there too. So very nice. Very nice detailing even in the back of the legs where you wouldn't expect it. Very in the white where the light's kind of blocking it out. Even like back here there's like lights kind of detailing, so that's nice. Same wheels as the Optimus Prime. Nice red detailing there. Good paint everywhere pretty much on this figure. He does for his articulation pretty much he's the same figure, but I've never reviewed it because I got my Prime anyways, so I don't need to. So he does have 360 without it being hindered. That's great. That's great in the figure. In and out, limited obviously. More than a 90-degree bend in the elbow. So that's pretty cool. on both sides. Waist, hip, in and out, swivel the upper thigh, knee, ball joint feet. So that's his articulation overall. For comparison, scale comparison, what's better than its counterpart mold or previous mold? And by previous mold, I mean like from the other game. Let me just get this guy out. So, let me just focus this. We can obviously tell that Ultra Magnus is kind of short, like from head to toe. Magnus is shorter than Prime, and that's obviously because the mold is shrinking between the two releases. So, the generations and the Dark of the Moon effects. There's some two differences, and it's kind of awesome because in the original one where I'm using for the other one, he has both logos, and now he has both logos. So at least that's kind of cool. They kept that kind of thing between two figures. I did forget to mention he does have a wrist swivel. And since they both have a gun, let's compare that too. So, here's the Prime gun. Here's the Ultra Magnus gun. Or the other Prime gun. The other Prime gun is substantially bigger, and it also transforms. So, better overall. So yeah. So, Ultra Magnus, since he transforms, and so, we have to do that now. So toss those out of the way. To start his transformation, you need to unpeg these, or it's gonna go over those and it's gonna flip up. So then you're gonna want to bring the actual whole arm set down. So that's just gonna close and create a flat panel. Rotate forward. Rotate 180, and fold. Rotate the hand 180. Same thing over here. So rotate, fold, rotate, and rotate 180 again. So there you pretty much just have the main body done. Then you're going to want to peg in the arms to that slot there. So, with that tab there. So that takes a bit of just getting all lined up and stuff. So then you're just going to want to get this guy up first. So that kind of creates the front bumper. And I'm going to get this guy out of the way. And so now, just grab this and plop it forward. So after that, for the feet, you're just going to bring them forward up. You're on the double hinge, so they got to be like, that peg has to be straight out, so it's going to go straight out. So yeah. Bring the whole assembly back. Flip these, or bend them all the way. Add the knee. Plug them together. And there you have Ultra Magnus in vehicle mode. Woo! So, very nice figure overall. He has nice wheels and I like to spin them. So yeah. Let me rearrange the camera so I have a better shot.